Hey, greetings. Michael DDA here. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, we're going to go through the fourth commandment. We saw when we did the introduction to this video that commandments weren't given to the ladies. They weren't given to the children. They weren't given to the ger, the stranger who dwells with Israel. Sons, daughters, nope. They were given to the An Ezrach Men. Remember, he said, don't go near a woman for 3 days. There were no ladies on Mount Sinai when Yehovah spoke. Here's the fourth commandment. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days thou shalt labor and do thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of Yehovah unto Yehovah your Elohim. In it you shall do no work, nor your son. No, you, nor your son, nor your daughter, nor your male servant, nor your female servant, nor your cattle, nor the stranger who is within thy gates. Who's missing in this list of people? Do you see it? It's the ladies. Why aren't the ladies bone of his bone, flesh of their flesh? Why aren't they listed? You'll see this many times in Torah. The ladies are left out. When we left Egypt, the ladies were left out. They were there, but they were in their men. My women, my woman, or my women are me. He's speaking to you, nor your sons. The ladies are included in that. What you do, the bone of your bone and flesh of your flesh, the one that you are the master to, as well as the rest of the household, she follows you. Let me reinforce this idea that we were talking to An Ezrach Men. I want to go to, should be Numbers. Yep, Numbers. I think rather than start at 30, I'll start at 29. Here it is. It says, you shall have one law for him who sins unintentionally, for him who is native born. Here's the word for native born right here. It is native born. Here it is. Ezra. The Ezra. The spiritually born men. The man who is born a second time, really reunited in the glory and the honor and the immortality that Yehovah intended us to have at Passover. And it says, the native born among Israel's seed, and the stranger, that is the ger, the gerim, here it is here, the gerim, who dwells among them. He goes on, but the person who does anything presumptuously, here he says it again, whether he is native born, you see how this gets covered? You know, you don't see this a lot in the Torah. You gotta search it out. Who is Israel's seed? They're telling us right now. But the person who does anything presumptuously, on purpose, whether he is Ezra or a ger, that one brings reproach on Yehovah. What does it say? He shall be cut off from among his people. This is going to get you kicked out of Israel. And maybe worse, because he has despised the word of Yehovah and has broken his commandment. That person shall be completely cut off. His guilt shall be upon him. Now here they're going to talk about the Sabbath. Now, well, Israel's seed, we're talking about the Ezra, were in the wilderness. They found a man gathering sticks on the Sabbath day. And those who found him gathering sticks brought him to Moses and Aaron and all the congregation. They put him under guard because it had not been explained, what should be done with him. They didn't know what to do with someone who was breaking the Sabbath yet. Then Yehovah said to Moses, the man shall surely be put to death. The congregation, what's the word they use for congregation? The congregation, the assemblage, shall stone him with stones outside the camp. So Yehovah commanded Moses. So as Yehovah commanded Moses, all the congregation brought him outside the camp and stoned him with stones, and he died. When does the Sabbath begin? I want to go here. I found this. I think it's very interesting. This was on sabbathtruth.com. And let me just see if I can zoom in on this a little bit. There we go. It says Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, workday. Monday, workday. Second day. Yehovah doesn't use using Tuesday, Monday. Wait till we see what's going on with that. He uses 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day. 6 days we work. The seventh day, starting at the sixth day on sunset or at sunset, is the beginning of the seventh day. From then till sundown at the end of the seventh day, that is the Sabbath unto Yehovah. Here, talking about the days, we use Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They're all named after constellations in the heavens. Sunday, go figure, Sunday, the Catholic Church. We're going to see the Catholic Church changed the Sabbath from Saturday to Sunday. Done what? We're going to find out. Well, they took, and this is what the Catholic religion is all about. It's about a merging of all religions. So it's a universal faith. They were pulling together all the religions so that they could all work together. And conveniently, they took the winter solstice, Saturnalia, big orgy in December, and called it Christmas. Oh, that's when Jesus is born. Then we have another day of the sun, Easter, the spring equinox, another orgy where men took other men's wives and other men's daughters and slept with them. Going to have a good growing season. Well, Luna comes from the moon. Luna. Tuesday, it comes from Mars. Martis, the Martis Day. That's the Latin. Wednesday is Mercurii. Dias Mercurii. Thursday had to do with Zeus. Friday had to do with Aphrodite. Saturday had to do with Saturn. But look at this. When is the day that we keep the Sabbath? Is Saturday the Sabbath? Is it still recognized? Have we followed that year after year after year after year and got it on the same day every day? I think we're going to find out that we did. Look at this. This is all the places on the earth where they actually use, instead of Saturday, they use a word that has to do with Shabbat. Here it is on the right. Shabbat. Shabbat. Sabuta. Sabuta. Sabuto. Sabutu. Sabuta. Sabuti. Savuto. Sabtu. They're all variations of the Sabbath. And it's all on the same day. Hasn't changed. The Sabbath is a rhythm. 6-1, 6-1, 6-1. It doesn't change. 6 days, we worked. 1 day, we rest, as Yehovah rested. Let me go to my next verse here. I'm trying to get through this as quickly as I can. It's not that easy. Let's go here. This is Exodus 31:13. Here it is right here. Speak also to, here it is, Israel's seed, saying, surely my Sabbath you shall keep, for it is a sign between me and thee. Really, it says you. This is pure. He's talking to all of us. Throughout your generations, that you may know that I am Yehovah who sanctifies you. You shall keep the Sabbath, therefore, for it is holy to you. Everyone who profanes it shall surely be put to death. There it is again. Whoever does any work on it, that person shall be cut off from among his people. Work shall be done for 6 days, but the 7th is the Sabbath rest, holy unto Yehovah. Whoever does any work on the Sabbath day, he shall surely be put to death. It's a sign. Does that mean that if you keep the Sabbath, you're Israel? You know, that's tends to be where we go. Oh, well, I keep the Sabbath. I eat clean. I try to keep the feasts. But who did he tell to keep the Sabbath? Who did he tell to keep the feasts? Who did he tell to eat clean? It was Israel, the spiritually born men, those who cut covenant with him at slaughter, by slaughter at Passover. Here's another verse. This is Leviticus 23. Again, this is the feast of Yehovah. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is a Sabbath, a solemn rest, a holy convocation. You shall do no work on it. It is the Sabbath of Yehovah in all your dwelling places. Who's he talking to? I do it color-coded. See the blue? Here's the blue. He's talking to Israel's seed, the An Ezrach Man. Here's another one. Numbers 30. Oh, I did Numbers 30. I guess we got that one. Okay, I want to go now to a note that I put together. You know, I can remember years and years ago, while I was still sound asleep, very happy, making fun of people who were working on Sunday. I didn't know any better. I was ignorant. Like I said, I was sleeping. I hadn't searched it out. I didn't know what was going on. Here's my topic note. This is admissions, confessions, and testimonies. It comes from www.truthontheweb.org. This is talking about the Sabbath. Admissions, confessions, admissions. Oh, all right. Admissions, confessions, and testimonies. It says the Catholic Cardinal Gibbons, in Faith of Our Fathers, page 111, said, you may read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation, and you will not find a single line authorizing the sanctification of Sunday. The scriptures enforce the religious observance. The scriptures enforce the religious observance of Saturday, a day which we, the Catholic Church, never sanctify. Oh, talk about an admission. Here's the Catholic Mirror. There's 2 articles from the Catholic Mirror. This is a Catholic magazine, I guess. But I don't know if it's monthly or weekly or what it is. Nor can we imagine anyone foolhardy enough to question the identity of Saturday with the Sabbath or the seventh day, seeing that the people of Israel have been keeping the Saturday from the beginning of the law. They're saying 25:14 to current day. This was written in 1893 to present day, they said. No, everybody's been keeping it. The Catholic Mirror, again, we deem it necessary to be perfectly clear on this point. The Bible, the Old Testament, confirmed by the living tradition of a weekly practice for over 3,383 years, as of 1893, by the chosen people of Elohim, teaches then with absolute certainty that Elohim had himself named the day to be kept holy to him. That day was Saturday, and that any violation of that command was punishable by death. This is what they're admitting. But now, here is a man talking about catechism. He's going to give some questions and answers. Here's the question. What day is the Sabbath day? The answer, Saturday is the Sabbath day. Question, why do we observe Sunday instead of Saturday? Answer, we observe Sunday instead of Saturday because the Catholic Church in the Council of Laodicea confirmed the solemnity from Saturday to Sunday. Folks, we have learned lies. The controllers of the world, they don't want you to keep the Sabbath. They don't want you to have anything to do with the Elohim on the mountain. Yehovah is his name. I want to challenge you. Don't take my word for it. Search this out for yourself. It's there for all to see. But we've got to get here. See this? I'm wearing truth over traditions. We have learned lies. Wasn't that a convenient shirt I chose? We've learned lies. We follow traditions instead of truth. And we've got to get back on the narrow road. We've got to understand that keeping a few commandments does not make you Yehovah's people. Believing in some golden calf is not going to make you Yehovah's people. Circumcising yourself, I'm talking to men, circumcising yourself, coming into covenant with Yehovah at Passover, with the slaughter of your lamb or your goat, is what is going to make you Israel. But you can't even do that until you leave the kingdom of your birth. He didn't tell the Egyptians to do it. He told the Israelites to do it after they left that kingdom and kept the Passover. Well, we have much to learn. I'm going to let you go now. Thank you for listening, and we'll get to the 5th commandment soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye now.